Hello, and welcome to my podcast. This is episode 1 of Becoming Me, the first time love Earth. Dear Diary, if memories were photographs, this would be the very first one in my album. I was 3 years old. I was born on the beautiful island of Jamaica. I have two sisters, one brother. Life was simple. Life was filled with family, laughter, sunshine. Thousands of memories of playing, laughing. The sound of family surrounded me. The warmth of love surrounded me. Those were the days when life felt safe, familiar, and whole. Yet, my very first memory isn't of playing. It isn't of a birthday. It isn't of a special celebration. My very first memory is the first time love hurt. It was the moment my mother let go of my hand. Looking back now, I realized that my little heart was about to experience one of life's first difficult lessons, a profound separation. I didn't have the words for what I was feeling. At 3 years old, I didn't understand fear. I didn't know what anxiety was. I didn't know why my little heart suddenly felt incredibly heavy. I only knew something was wrong. I can still picture the morning as though it happened yesterday. We walked up a rough hill towards my little school. The road was uneven, shaped by years of rain and time. The Jamaican sunshine warmed my face as we walked, but inside my heart, something felt different. I held my mother's hand tightly. I had already met my teacher, so a part of me believed I would be okay. But another part of me knew this was the day my mother was going to leave me there. When we reached the classroom, my mother bent down beside me. She smiled, she looked at me, and she said, I will be back for you later. Then she turned and walked away. I stood there frozen watching her. I can still see her skirt swaying gently in the wind as she walked farther and farther away from me. Down the hill she went, farther and farther away, until finally my mother disappeared from my sight. That was the first time I remember feeling the ache of missing someone. My little heart felt so heavy. The day felt so long. I remember sitting on tiny chairs inside the classroom. I remember my exercise book. I remember my pencil. I don't remember if I had a school bag, but I remember the wooden floor. Let me tell you, the spaces between the boards were wide enough that whenever someone dropped a pencil, it could fall right through, and we could see it in the dirt below the floor. We would laugh as someone tried to reach down and rescue it. Um, it's funny how our minds hold on to the smallest details. Those tiny moments become the memories we carry for a lifetime. As the hours passed, something changed. I slowly stopped being afraid. I listened to stories. I learned letters. I made friends. The classroom that felt unfamiliar in the morning slowly became a place where I felt somewhat okay. Then the final bell rang. I hurried to the doorway. My little heart was racing, let me tell you. And suddenly my little brain had to face reality. Would I see my mother again? I was open. I was wondering, open against hope, that my mother promise was real. Would she really come back? And then there she was, my mother. My mother was standing outside waiting for me. The moment I saw her, I ran as fast as my little legs could carry me. I reached for her hand, and suddenly every fear I had carried that morning disappeared. My fear evaporated. She came back. That moment taught my little heart something it would carry forever. My mother's swaying skirt in the wind was not the end of the world. The goodbye was not forever. The separation was not the end. The fear that I felt so big in the moment slowly became smaller. The overwhelming fear was gone. My brain learned that even when someone we love walks away, they can still come back. Little by little, I grew. I was becoming. Looking back now, I understand something my 3-year-old self could never have known. My mother wasn't leaving me. She was giving me my first lesson in courage. She was teaching me that sometimes love has to let go. Not because it stops caring, but because it believes you are capable of taking your next step. At 3 years old, I couldn't understand that. I only knew one thing. She said she would come back, and she did. And although I didn't know it then, those little walks up that hill was the beginning of a journey that would shape the woman I would become. But that is a story for another page in my diary. As I close that first page of my childhood, I had no idea what the next one would hold. Life had many more pages waiting for me. Some would be filled with laughter. Some would bring lessons I never expected to learn. Some pages would challenge me, change me, and shape the person I would become. We'll turn those pages together, one page at a time. Thank you for spending this moment with me. Thank you for opening this diary. This is Becoming Me. You've been listening to Nick's New Mind, New Life, where every memory holds a lesson, every chapter brings growth, and every story helps us discover who we are becoming. Until next page, remember, your story matters. Your journey has meaning. Keep learning, keep growing, keep becoming. You've been listening to Nick's New Mind, New Life. Until next page.